Good evening, everyone. How's everyone's evening going? My evening's going pretty good. Just witnessed a fantastic show. It was amazing through and through. Everything was great up until the main event. And I'll get through that later on. First up, let's go down the card, shall we? Gotta get my notes. Impact kicks off the night with everyone outside Scott's office demanding their shot. Kenny Omega is absent, which adds a complication to Don Callis' plan. Yes. So in beginning of the night, Scott D'Amore's office was surrounded by talent, and he discussed that he will he will be given an announcement on where the title picture begins or starts with Kenny Omega, and he'll announce it in the ring. As that time, Don Callis comes out and says, "Oh yeah, I'm ready for. Where's Kenny? Is he coming tonight?" And then, oh yeah, I'm getting ready for that Zoom invitation, Zoom link. Like Zoom, no, he's supposed to be here. If he's not here by the end of the night, he has to we strip him of the title and he's suspended from both companies indefinitely. So now that adds tension to Don Callis and Scott D'Amore. And then he calls Kenny Omega and says, we have a problem. We have a problem. So everyone is also out. Everyone is at ringside. Scott D'Amore announcement. The announcement was that he's making a 6-man scramble match for either the Impact title or number one contendership, and it will be defended. It will be continued as a 6-man qualifying match. So 6 matches qualifying for their chance at the 6-way scramble. Pretty genius move by Scott D'Amore. I like it. It was great. It was well thought out. Everything looking forward to Under Siege. First up in the qualifying match, Chris Bay versus Jake Something. A returning Chris Bay. And it was a fantastic match. Bay finessed his way to the match. That was a spectacular way to kick off Impact tonight. By finessed, I mean he put his feet on the rings rope to pin Jake Something for the victory. He finessed his way to the victory by putting his own spin on cheating. But as Eric Cartman said, it's not cheating if you cheat your way to the top. There's a little South Park reference for you guys. Sammy Callahan confronts Don, saying he's in quite the predicament. If Kenny doesn't show, their whole plan goes up in smoke. If Kenny doesn't show up, and then tells him that he'll be coming for Kenny regardless. So even if Kenny didn't show up, or if Kenny did show up, he's gunning for Kenny Omega's title. Fun. Next up is a match which I think is going to be a squash match with W. Morrissey versus Sam Beal. What a dominant win. Yeah, it was a pretty freaking squash match. W. Morrissey just came out there and just gave it to Sam Beal. It was brutal. It was fun. It was fantastic. He looked like an absolute monster. I just brushed my teeth. I'm drinking soda. That does not make sense. Anyways, so yeah, it was just a basic squash match. Just plain and simple, a squash match. Next up is Kimberly versus Taylor Wilde with a triumphant return. Taylor Wilde with the victory. Yeah, it was a great match. It was great to see Taylor Wilde again. I was always a huge fan of her back in her day, and she still looked great tonight. No ring rust, nothing. She looked fantastic in her return. Unfortunately, Kimber had to eat the pin. I like Kimberly just as much as I like Taylor Wilde. But nonetheless, a returning victory. Good for Taylor Wilde. Taylor Wilde looked great tonight. Up next, Josh Alexander defends his X Division Championship against Ace Austin. What an amazing match. It had submissions, high flying, and non-stop action. Or non-stop action. Action. TNA, TNA, TNA. Can I say that on here? Yeah, I can say that on here, right? So yeah, it was a fantastic match. Just like we all knew it would be. But Josh Alexander pulled out the victory and Ace Austin lost. Ain't gonna sugarcoat it. That was a great match. If you missed it, go check it out. I'm gonna die drinking one of these. Don Callis and Johnny Swinger in the hallway talking about the $20,000 bet. Hernandez is with Johnny Swinger, and he's talking about, well, you know what? You could square our deal by picking up Kenny Omega at the airport. I'll send you the address. You got a car, right? So basically, if Johnny Swinger got Kenny Omega to the building, the $20,000 payoff is squared. He doesn't have to pay if he gets Kenny Omega to the building. So that was a fun interaction. Oh, and then we get this amazing trailer that El Phantasmo is coming to Impact Wrestling to join the X Division. That's crazy. Another Forbidden Door moment. El Phantasmo. I've only seen him once, and that was him winning the Super J Cup in December. I believe it was December. With Chris Bay, Leo Rush. Leo Rush, is that right? Lionel Green. We're going to call him next. I think it was Leo Rush. Lionel Green, Chris Bay, TJP, El Phantasmo, AJ Gray. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. It was Marsh Shade. No. Shit, now I don't even know who it was. Nonetheless, it was a great Super J show. It was great. And now Phantasmo smashed a trophy in December. He won the trophy and then smashed it in disrespect. It was great. Fantastic. I loved it. Oh, Phantasmo is such a character. It's going to be great to see him in Impact Wrestling. Next matchup, another qualifier, Sammy Callahan versus Eddie Edwards. It was a fun match, but the match ended in a disqualification of Sammy Callahan got the victory because he was attacked by Kenny Omega's goons, Good Brothers and Kenny Omega himself. So Sammy Callahan got the victory by disqualification, so he advances to the six-man scramble match at Under Siege. Leo Rush should go to Impact Wrestling. I'm surprised he's not there already, but it could be up to him. He could make that choice himself. The match was great, ended in disqualification. Finn Juice comes out to help Eddie Edwards, and then we got hey, what's up, Reezy? Then we got a 6-man tag match at Under Siege. Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers, obviously, versus Eddie Edwards and Finn Juice. How about that for a match up? That's crazy. Finn Juice with Eddie Edwards is like a match made in is a perfect match because they're both have Japan roots. They all have Japan roots in this match. It's going to be fantastic. Leo has said he wants to face Bay and Ace. Yeah, I heard about that too. It's on his list. But he can make that list happen for Warrior, FSW, GCW, any of those other fantastic promotions that he likes wrestling besides Impact Wrestling. So it's up to Lio Rush at this point. They teased him at Slammiversary last year, but he didn't show up. So I think he's just taking his time and doing the indies and maybe making his choice. I think he'll land in Ring of Honor, to be honest. Maybe do a few years there and then come to Impact, which some people do. It wasn't until Ring of Honor that we got Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels. I think Kazarian started the Ring of Honor. And they transitioned from Ring of Honor to Impact or to TNA. So if it wasn't for Ring of Honor being a great promotion, it's a great promotion to get your roots in, get your start in, and then move on to better places once you're ready to leave. So, also he's with MLW, so he's probably signed with MLW because he's a champion there, right? He's a middleweight champion. He's the junior champion. I don't follow MLW as much as I should be, even though it's free on YouTube. I don't have the schedule to watch it. My schedule is crazy booked, so I gotta do all this on Thursdays. I gotta watch Impact. I got shit to do. I will make my time out to one day catch up with MLW, CWFH, and Ring of Honor. Oh, and OVW, of course. But there's just so much out there to get to broadcast and to get involved in. And then I gotta watch AEW on Wednesdays. I don't got to, but now that Kenny Omega is the Impact champion, I feel obligated to watch AEW, see where he's flashing the gold on the show. Which, unfortunately, on Wednesday I watched, he didn't flash it. He was in a limo with no gold, with the Good Brothers and the Young Bucks in a limo because apparently last week their Elite trailer got crashed into from Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley. So, yeah. Fun stuff. Well, that's the end of my video. I am going to turn to the comments now. Hi, Cody. Always welcome you, Jared. Always can count on you for my single view. Love it. Taylor Wilde versus Deonna Purrazzo for Impact Knockout Championship. That's happening at Under Siege. I'm calling it right now. That's happening. It's going to happen. Havoc versus Deonna Purrazzo. Eventually. W. Morrissey versus Madman Fulton. Ooh. Beast fight. I love it. Oh, stop drinking these, Cody. Oh, you just brushed your teeth. El Phantasmo versus Josh Alexander for Impact X Division Championship. That sounds like a great match. Lio Rush should go to Impact Wrestling. He should. There's a lot of fun matches he can have at Impact. I just don't think it's on his priorities. Otherwise, he'd be here already. What is up, bro? Hey, Reezy. Sammy Callahan versus Kenny Omega for Impact World Championship. See, that is either going to be Sammy Callahan or Moose. But I think it's going to be Sammy Callahan because he just signed a new contract. Moose is still up in the air. However, I want it to be Moose. Moose doesn't need to win it till Bound for Glory or Slammiversary. Just my 2 cents on that. Sammy Callahan. Leo has said he wants to face Bay and Ace. Yeah, I heard about that. El Phantasmo versus Chris Bay. That's going to be a great match. He's been on MLW a lot. He's actually the undisputed middleweight champion. Yeah, I thought he was a champion. Hangman Page versus Kenny Omega for AEW World Championship. Yeah, that sounds like a great match. I hear it's possible Ring of Honor might want to do business with the Knockout division. I heard that too, actually. With the Knockouts tournament coming up in what, June? Ring of Honor is establishing their women's division again. Lanie Luck, Roxy, High End. Oh, well, who was the fourth person? No, it wasn't Sky Blue. Dang it, I can't remember the fourth person, but they were just on Ring of Honor on the YouTube show. I'm supposed to check that out right now. Probably gonna check that out tomorrow. But yeah, they're buffing up their women's division with young independent talent, and it looks like I've heard rumors that they're trying to work with the Knockouts division to help out with their tournament. But that could just be rumors of fans going around saying it. But I've heard it. I've heard it. Rich Swann will get his rematch. He will not. Scott D'Amore said tonight that there is no rematch clause because of how unique the match was, and how unique the quality of that match was. I just said that 3 times. There is no rematch clause. So Rich Swann will not get his rematch, and Rich Swann was not shown on TV tonight. So he's taking a break. I really should stop drinking this. Rosemary and Havoc should be a good team. Yes. I like that team a lot. Maria is in control of their division. Now she's talked highly about Impact. Send me the link to that link and I will check it out. I want to see what Maria has to say. I like Maria. I was pulling for her to go to Impact to help the Knockouts division grow there too. I like Maria. I like Mike Bennett. I like the whole family. They're great. They're straight shooters. No bullshit. Reason why I was a fan of Mike Bennett. Reason why I was a fan of Maria. They helped the division. They helped Rich Swann and Willie Mack should win Impact Tag Team Championships. Yes, Rich Swann should either go back to the X Division or go back to the Tag Team Division. But I wouldn't be surprised if he stays in the title hunt. Other than that, I think he's taking a break. Too many knees to the head. Those V triggers are nasty. That's taking 4/4 of a knee. The hardest, I want to say the hardest bone in the body. There's 3 bones in the body that are the hardest. It's the elbow, the knee, and I want to say, I think it's the knee and the elbow are the most lethal bones in the body because they're sharp and hard. So an exposed knee V trigger about 5 times to the skull. That's just nasty. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I don't watch Ring of Honor as much as I should be watching it. Once I get my new TV that has Fight TV on it, I'll be watching a lot more. What's your thoughts on Vincent turning on Matt Taven? I didn't see it, but if I was a fan, I'd be like, I love it. I love him when heel turns happen. Bill said getting shot in the kneecap is worse. Who's Bill? Shot as a gun or hit in the knee? Because the knee is a hard bone, and you're shoving that knee bone straight into someone's skull. It could do damage. Hey, a certain slap to the back of the head could do damage. It could actually kill someone. Bill from Kill Bill. Ah. Yeah. Well, guys, thank you for watching. It's been 20 minutes. I always look forward to doing these. But I gotta get off. Samoa Joe might return it. Oh, yeah. We got a teaser at Rebellion about Slammiversary coming up in 77 days. There's no set date. All we know is Summerversary is in July. Don't know what's going to happen, but the names were teased. Great Muto, Naito, uh, Ibushi, I think it was Ibushi, Muta, Samoa Joe, Mickey James, Chelsea Green. A few flags were shown. So again, with the massive teaser, 77 days. No, wait. Yeah, 77? Is it 78? 81, 79, 78, 77. Yes, say 77. All right. That's the end of my video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Shot in the knee with a shotgun, he was saying. Oh. Yeah, shotgun to the knee is full-blown murder. That could take out the whole leg. Shotgun has 6 barrels. So if you shoot a shotgun straight at the knee, that could totally blow off the whole knee. Eeh. Graphic violence. Graphic. Alright, guys. Thank you all for watching. It's been fun. I will check you out. I will be doing this another... Oh, I miss Birdie Lee too. The world is still dark without him. Just like his funny band of misfits, the Dark Order. Great stuff. Alright. I said this twice. Now I mean it. I got some stuff to do before I go to bed tonight. I'll check you guys next Thursday. All right. Laters.